Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee for a showdown between Georgia and Tennessee. It's another football Saturday in the SEC. Volunteers, Razorbacks, Tigers, Gators, Commodores, Gamecocks, and Wildcats. You can hear our battle cry. War Eagle and Roll Tide. Bulldogs, Aggies, Rebels, and the like. From Rocky Top to College Station, yeah, we're one big country nation, that's right. It's the Dogs and the Vols, the SEC on CBS, the best game from the best conference.
We welcome you to the Home Depot SEC on CBS. This afternoon from Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, the Georgia Bulldogs come to town 4-1 for the year against the Volunteers of Tennessee, who are 2-3, and all three of those losses came after they held double-digit leads. Now one of the great traditions in college football. This tradition dates back to Tennessee against Army in 1965. The Volunteers enter through the T, formed by the Pride of Southland Band. And right behind them, dressed in road white, the Bulldogs of Georgia, who have a 5-game winning streak in this series. First game played in 1899. Tennessee won that. Georgia has won the last 5, and the last 2 have been by a whisker. Tennessee won the toss, deferred. Georgia has Reggie Davis at the goal line. Hit and collapsed short of the 15. Nice opening by the special teams of Tennessee. Cortez McDowell.
Tennessee knows that every play they make early is a measurement for how they'll finish the game. I think they need to just relax, not get too emotional in this football game. Think about fundamentals. That's number 1.
First down 10. Nick Chubb and Quavon Hicks are the running backs. Chubb going after his 14th straight game of 100 yards or more, and this is not a promising start. And Nick Chubb is still down.
Yeah, and that's a nightmare scenario for Georgia fans. Remember, it was on this field 2 years ago that Keith Marshall was injured, and the finish of that run is scary. It looked like he hyperextended his leg as he stuck. Watch him try to get it.
Yep.
Oh no, the left knee.
Oh boy.
You know, I say it all the time, Vern. These players lay their careers out on the line every play. Every play. That's a devastating looking replay.
Well, all concern now with Nick Chubb as he is being attended to on the sideline. Back in Knoxville, the opening play on offense for Georgia, Nick Chubb went down. Let's get in more information from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Vern. It's really a devastating scene down here on the sidelines. Nick Chubb just trying to get up from the training bench. He's in a lot of pain. He's being very emotional. Some of his teammates are coming over and saying prayers with him. Jay Rome came over to say a prayer with him. Different groups on the benches are saying prayers for him. Players continue to come over and give him their best wishes. They can hardly focus on the game because they're so concerned about their teammates. Certainly in a lot of pain down here.
Well, in addition to being a gifted athlete, he's an outstanding young man. And your heart just goes out to him right now and his family. Second down 9. Flip left side, Jawan Jennings. And he's got a first down, Tennessee. Jennings, the freshman, came in as a high school quarterback and then was shifted out to wide receiver. That's a gain of 12 at wide receiver. Dobbs, nice defensive play.
Oh, I think it's intercepted.
Oh, really?
I think Jake Gaines intercepted that.
How
Number
about
51
that?
off the deflection.
I thought it had hit the ground, obviously not. And what an irony. Joshua Dobbs and Jake Gaines were best friends when they were 5 years old and played football against
Yep.
each other.
Great defensive play, and Gaines has got it. Look at that defensive play. I think it was Maugert, number 20, that made the play. And Jake Gaines, head up, gets the tipped ball.
Gaines, in his first year here, he transferred to Georgia after UAB dropped football. Well, you could assume this, I think, from the agonizing shots of Nick Chubb and the agony in which he found himself, but officially he is out of the game.
Well, you know what? That means the basics have to change for Georgia in this football game. They need to now find basics in other people. The tight end, the short passing game without Chubb.
Third down 10. Incomplete. Intended for Keith Marshall. Georgia unable to capitalize on the turnover. They will punt. Third down 2. Dobbs. He can hurt you with his feet. First down, out of bounds inside the 30. Steve Shaw did. Quarterback draw. Dobbs. Nifty little move at the 15-yard line. Look at this. Down at the 1. And it was the freshman Jack Jones, number 66.
Well, again, it's an understatement. When you're on the field looking at Josh Dobbs, he's much bigger than you think, and he runs through 3 tackles that time. And Tennessee's style is to go hurry up in this instance.
First down and goal. Jalen Hurd is the running back. Oh, boy. Fumble. Here we go. It's Leonard Floyd. And he's got no one behind him. Here goes Floyd. Now here comes the chase. No flags. Touchdown, Georgia.
He almost did not get there. I think that was Dobbs chasing him down the whole field and almost made the play. For us old viewers, it was almost a Leon Lett.
Dallas Cowboys.
The play was blown up, and that had to be a Tennessee fan right there.
96 yards. Blitz from the corner. Dobbs, screen pass. Perfect. Alvin Kamara. First down. Third down 9. Blitz again inside. They tried to screen again. This one's not. Oh, it is.
Oh, my.
Wow, Jalen Hurd forced a miss and then bangs shoulders as he gets to the 4. They should have had him, they being Georgia.
What does Pruitt do for Georgia? Yes, they do.
Yes. Catch. No. Ethan Wolf, the tight end.
Well, the scouting report was on.
For Medley to get Tennessee on the board, which he has done. Red Lambert. Crossing pattern should have been intercepted. Third down 10. Stunts and a blitz and a screen pass. Michelle. He's got a blocker in front. He's knocked down with a first down at the 42-yard line. Gain of 18, a first down, 7-3. Georgia still leads. And here's Michelle shifting, bounces out. How about that for an evasive play? Downfield block, he's finally tackled at the 27-yard line. Sony Michel, the deep back in the eye on 1st down and 10. Play fake. Lambert, deep right side. Guy's got a stride. Malcolm Mitchell.
He's got
Touchdown, yes, indeed, over Cameron Sutton.
The matchup was going to be Sutton on Malcolm Mitchell wherever he went. Their best cover guy against Georgia's really only receiver so far. A battle, and Malcolm Mitchell wins it. I think Malcolm Mitchell was the best player on Georgia field last week, and he showed it again. Perfect throw from Grayson Lambert. I was about ready to say on our on-camera that the Georgia passing game has been in disarray with a lack of communication. So you know what you do? You go back to the go-to guy.
There you are.
And Mitchell came through.
1st down and 10 at the 35 is where they finally spot it. Lambert deep left side. He's got Carter open. Carter has to wait. Reggie Davis, I beg your pardon, not Carter. Reggie Davis. Mitchell wide right. Little bump and run. He comes inside. They go deep in the corner. Diving try. Terry Godwin. Not there. This is a 41-yard attempt. Marshall Morgan, as you saw, 5 of 7 for the year. Oh dear. Oh no. So it remains 14-3 as Morgan misfires from 41 yards out. Doggone it.
Coleman Thomas back at center, Jack Jones at right guard, and Chance Hall. And here's a completion to Von Pearson by Leonard Floyd. Let's see what Georgia has in mind here on 3rd down. Dobbs rolling out.
Oh, missed it by a
Boy,
lot.
did he ever.
Well, that's one you draw up as a coach right there. 3rd and short, you hand the ball to your quarterback, and you say, all right, we're not going to keep you in the pocket, but I'm going to give you an easy one-on-one throw here.
This is Blazevich who goes to the right side.
Nice move.
Watch out, Michelle. Nice stiff arm. Out near the 50. Watch out. He gets a great block. He does fumble out of bounds. But what a run, Sony Michel. Low snap. Lambert has to heave it in double coverage, and it's incomplete. Intended for Terry Godwin. Freshman. Malik Foreman, the nickel back. Right down the pipe.
How did Brian Randolph miss that? Number 37 came almost free.
1st down and 10. On 1st down, Alvin Kamara. And this is Nick Chubb. First play, spent a long time on the bench, seeking privacy in the most public of places, and finally assisted to the locker room.
Here's the danger zone. Remember, 2 true freshmen on the field for Tennessee with the injuries to the offensive line. Great pass rush from Georgia.
From behind, Dobbs is down. Dominic Sanders. Trevor Daniel for the season, averaging 48 yards. He has a chance to air it out here. Had 2 kicks of 56 yards last week.
Low kick.
Yeah, it sure is. Bobbled, picked up on one hop, fortuitous. Oh my goodness, here's Reggie Davis. Slips the tackle. There are no flags.
Yes, there are. Rock in the back. It's coming back.
You're right. It's at the 41.
John Theus, the old vet, and Colton Houston are walking out on the 25-yard line. They know it's coming back. Well, Reg Davis is returning punts because Isaiah McKenzie was injured.
A block in the back. There was a block on the side.
Oh, they're going to pick up the flag.
How do you like that? Block from the side. Well, here's Davis slipping the last tackle.
The Georgia bench thought it was a flag. The veterans thought it was a flag, but
Yeah. Roquan Smith,
the
number 3.
SEC offices are going to get another tape to look at this week.
The late blitz, right side, caught, good block. Jalen Hurd, but it's going to be far short of a first down. Aaron Davis, number 35, was the first man there. They can tell you something about being on the opposite end. Florida with 5-5 in that win. And the receiver slipped,
Oh
but
my goodness.
made the catch. How about that?
Marquez North, I think, number 8, was the guy who did. He slips and falls down, wide open on the play. Was that who it was? No, or was it Von Pearson?
Von Pearson.
Von Pearson, 8 or 9, they look the same.
The late blitz. Oh, wow. And that one's incomplete. That was Dominic Sanders who jumped up, and Dobbs jumped underneath it. At the 25, Josh Smith, touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, it went to Smith, and watch Jonathan Abrams, 25, fall. Well, he actually got knocked down on the play. He got knocked down, and he could not get back up in time. I thought he had it if he not. How about that? 2 fourth-down plays, 2 times. One time the receiver, Von Pearson, falls down. This time the defender falls down to make it go.
2 fourth-down conversions.
I love college football. I swear. You never know what's going to happen in these games. You know this thing is going to go wild in the second half.
Sony
Ball's
Michel,
on the
ball's
ground.
out.
That ball popped out.
Ball is out.
I thought I saw the. I know the ball was out.
Well, the wrestling match continues at the bottom of the scrum.
It's nobody's ball until the official gets there.
That's right.
That's the rules. Okay.
Turnover.
Holy cow. 1 second, it's 24-3. You gotta stop. 2 fourth-down stops. Ball comes out. Right before he gets to the ground, it's on the back of somebody, and all of a sudden it pops to the Tennessee player. I think he was actually on the legs of the Tennessee player, and his knee never got to the ground. It is a turnover. I'm sure it could be looked at. Doyle Jackson, as Vern told you, is the replay official. He has to feel confident in what he sees, because it's, again, another big play.
Georgia rushes only 3. Left side. Got it! Josh Malone fights. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about the Tennessee wide receivers? We did them against Florida. They only had 2 catches as wide receivers for 7 yards. Came into this game with only 1 touchdown from a wide receiver against a Power 5 conference. Already in this game, Josh Smith has one, and what a job by Josh Malone.
4 wides. 1 in motion.
Quarterback run. Oh, he picked up.
Quarterback rollout. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara. Second and 7. Dobbs with a lot of time. And he's got the man, Preston Williams. Jonathan Abram made the tackle, but a huge gain.
Williams, who had a touchdown earlier. Oh, look at this. Here's the running
Jalen
game.
Hurd. first down goal.
Malcolm Parrish saved a touchdown there.
The quarterback, Joshua Dobbs, strolls in, and the Volunteers are with an extra point try of coming from 21 down. Third down. Lambert threw it away.
He wanted to go to a screen to Keith Marshall that time.
Quarterback draw. Dobbs, one man to beat. It was Alex Ellis, number 48, who had the clearing block. Third down goal.
Same play. They're going to do their sprint and rub off. Yes, they are.
Here we go. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara.
Same play to the left that they ran to the right in the first half.
That's Nick Chubb. Alvin Kamara began his career at the University of Alabama. He was a red shirt there, went to Hutchinson Community College, and is in his first year in Knoxville. 3rd and 3. Into the left flat, and it's caught for the first down by Malcolm Mitchell. Nice job of deceptiveness. And now we begin the fourth with Sonny Michel getting almost all of the work. Here's Lambert going deep. He's got a man open. And this one is caught. Reggie Davis, touchdown.
Well, we talked about it. The quarterback has to answer. And he did.
Once again, we are tied. First play, fourth quarter. Reggie Davis from 48 out. That's Wolf in motion, the tight end.
Well,
They
two
pick
of them
it.
open.
Oh my goodness! Ethan Wolf. Third down 8. Tie game. 4-man rush, one from the corner in the middle. Alex Ellis. First down, Tennessee.
Oh, Jeremy Pruitt's defense got caught trying to disguise.
They trailed at one point, 24-3. That's the middle, Dobbs. First down, goal, Tennessee.
I'll tell you, this is pretty incredible. Josh Dobbs now is going for 300 passing and now over 100 rushing in this game. He's going to put up 400 yards minimum of total offense. And you know, we talked about the key plays. The key players, obviously Dobbs, but the two freshman offensive linemen, Jones and Hall, what a story.
Up the middle, Dobbs, driving, touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, it's plays and it's players. And in this case, it's a player, a freshman player, Chance Hall, that seals it for his phenomenal quarterback, Josh Dobbs, who runs right through a tackle. Well, kind of not a beautiful tackle that time. Aaron Davis in the secondary. But that is an incredible game that Josh Dobbs is putting through, because he is actually was Abrams, number 25, that he ran through. But Dobbs is showing that fire in the belly that Butch Jones was hoping he'd see in this game. Well, Against this season, we remember Will Greer stepping up in this situation, don't we? Baker Mayfield, like on this field, stepped up. Now it's time for Grayson Lambert to step up. I remember 2 years ago, Aaron Murray leading a 2-minute drill, throwing a touchdown pass with like 5 seconds to go to tie the game. Can Grayson Lambert do the same?
Play action. Got it. That's Malcolm Mitchell.
Boy, that's an understatement. Down big in this game, as tough a football game against Georgia, everyone's competitive instincts are being tested.
Play action again. Lambert comes near side for Malcolm Mitchell, and he cannot hold on. Had both hands around it and might have had the wind knocked out. No, it's his right arm. Todd Kelly.
Yes, I think you could feel Todd Kelly coming across on the play, and Kelly actually pulls his left arm. Very good play by Kelly. Watch, right at the end of the play, him grab perfectly after he gets the ball and rips it loose. Wonderful play by Kelly.
So Mitchell heads to the bench. It's 3rd down and 9 with 4 minutes to go. Lambert hit from the backside, lets it fly. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Reggie Davis.
How about Lambert? Lambert buys the time and throws it as well as you can. It's like handing the baton on a sprint. You can't do it any better than that or feel any worse if you're Reggie Davis.
It'll be Dobbs, and he will be short. Oh, wait a minute.
No, I think he's just a bit short.
Yep.
And Mark Richt takes his time out. He waited to see. Good call by him.
Daniel on the punt now, and Reggie Davis, who has a punt return of 70 yards in this game, is back. He will let it.
Oh my goodness! Half-yard line.
Wow!
The Tennessee fan is going, everything that's gone wrong so far seems to be turning our way right now. A sure drop touchdown pass by Reggie Davis, and then they punt, and look at this, like it had eyes.
Really? Oh, come on. No. You got to be kidding me.
Well, if Georgia does it, it'll be amazing now.
Malcolm Mitchell, bottom of the screen. Lambert, first down. Reggie Davis slides down. The clock will stop.
What will they do tonight? They
Wentz.
come with more.
Yes. Tussle, it's incomplete. 59 seconds left. Third and 10.
No spy anymore. They're coming, aren't they? They're going to bring off at least 4. Yes, they do.
That's what they do. Lambert across the middle, crossing pattern. Underneath, first down. Terry Godwin, the freshman. Clock will stop when they move the chains.
Beautifully designed play.
In the slot on this second down play. Lambert steps up, lets it go for the end zone. Incomplete. Oh, I thought Kelly had it.
And a great job. I don't know if Malcolm Mitchell knocked it away, but it was a heads-up play for him to even attempt it.
Third and 10. 3 wides to the left, 1 wide right. Lambert steps up, pumps, lets it go. Is it caught?
Yes, it is. Get up there and spike it if you're Georgia.
Kenneth Towns. Mitchell is top of the screen. Lambert into the end zone, double coverage. Brian Randolph, the defender. Game over. How about the hump? Did they get over it tonight? Now Rocky Top gives way to the alma mater. For Gary Danielson and Allie the Force, I'm Bert Lundquist saying so long from Knoxville. The final score, Tennessee, trailing at 1 point by 21, comes back and wins it 38-31. The Dodge postgame show is up next after these messages and a word from your local station.